one of the first things we do is come out, see where the flag is, see which direction the wind's blowing.
After the cold winter and before the 100-degree days, it's windy in North Texas.
I've been here since '03, and I don't think I've ever had a year that we didn't start playing it wasn't windy.
Watch that no man's land over there, Tommy.
For those who coach in the spring, the wind is impossible to ignore, whether at practice or in competition.
Ted, you remember the time you came out and filmed Annalise and I at the district golf tournament in Sulphur Springs, and I think you shot a scene where something flew off the golf cart and hit me in the face, and that's the kind of stuff we have to deal with.
Just as a spring coach, I mean, it's every year.
Before we go any further, let's have WFAA meteorologist Pete Delkus tell us why it's windy in the spring.
In the springtime, we just have a series of storms that roll through. It's kind of one cold front after the other. And what are cold fronts? They're just wind machines, if you will.
Good, Diego. Now get goal side.
Those wind machines can really affect the flight of a ball.
Ball, here we go.
Skeeter's soccer coach, Tony Bowles, had his goalie kick for us. He launched it 60 yards with the wind at his back. Kicking into the wind, the ball traveled 20 fewer yards, right at 40.
If he's punting against the wind, I try to coach him up to look quick at rolling the ball out to one of my defenders. When he has the wind, we just let it fly.
If you take the windscreens off or if they have holes in them, you'll notice a huge difference.
At most tennis courts, you'll find windscreens covering the fence to try to minimize the wind's effects.
You know, in many cases, with the wind blowing, try to allow them to make more mistakes. You know, if I can play more defensively.
There you go.
For a lot of golfers, the ball doesn't go where they want it to go. Hitting into the wind makes that problem even worse.
Practice-wise, I'd just as soon practice into the wind. You really get a more sense of how you're swinging and what you need to work on.
You got to be inside the gold triangle.
Horn track coach Jeremy Armstreet uses the wind to make his practices even harder.
There you go.
Which in turn makes the meets easier.
Oh, we're going to run into the wind. There's no doubt. I like using it as resistance training, mental toughness training.
When the wind is blowing at a baseball or softball game, the direction is a big deal.
Let's go.
Blowing in means lower scores. Blowing out means a longer day for the pitchers.
1,000 years ago, when I was a pitcher, you know, I always wanted the wind at my back. So I'm very aware of what the wind can do or can't do.
A significant wind can make a fly ball or pop-up start toward one fielder and end up in the glove of another. So practice and communication are key.
When the wind's howling, they'll all come down and they go, it's pop-up day. You know, they're coming.
I've been covering high school sports in Texas for 16 years, and I have to deal with the wind too. Whenever I do interviews, I make sure the wind is at the subject's back, so their body protects the microphone from the wind. Turn around, and the audio can get real bad real fast. That being said, give me this over 100 degrees in the summer. Ted Madden for the Mesquite ISD.